Well, we have a whole lot of surprises in today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. And for my BMW M2 all the way from Los Angeles, California, from the homies at AL13, we have new wheels for the G87. Well, I cannot wait for you guys to see these wheels. They are some of the more bold choices that we have had, but I think it's gonna look just right. I'm going for a little bit of a different style on the G87 than what you guys are used to. However, the iconic color that we have come to know and love, ladies and gentlemen, oh my. This setup turned out so ridiculously cool. What in the world? These things are absolutely gorgeous. And of course, we had to go white. The details on these wheels turned out so cool. I love the AL13 center cap, how you have the carbon fiber there. Now these are the rear wheels, and I've done something different. The front wheels are kind of sort of different. We're gonna unbox them right now. You're done. No. Don't look at this yet. You gotta look at the rear wheel because they are different. Sophie, AL13. Oscar loves it too because they are paint to sample Oscar Floof. Those are your kind of wheels. Those are legit.
My dream wheel.
Your dream wheel. Right there from AL13. Now look at the front ones though.
Whoa, I like that.
Doesn't that turn out good?
Really cool.
So it's a slightly different style. You guys will know. So these are the front wheels. These are the rear wheels. And there's subtle difference. But they're basically the same, but they're subtly different.
Right wheels for the M2.
Yep, she done for. She finitoed. Hey, don't come at me for any kind of budget issues. Nah. Stop being an accountant. Nobody cares.
These are not cheap, I know that.
They are worth it. They are worth every single penny. Oh, yeah. Let me crunch some numbers. Now I gotta do some manipulation, you know? I gotta just change the fine print, you know what I'm saying?
Manipulate the budget is what you gotta do, is manipulate the budget.
If you guys are unfamiliar, Sophia and I are doing a build-off. Sophia's got a Mark V Supra. I got the G87. The budget is $75,000, and I'm creeping very, very, very close to that budget limitation.
You're above the budget. You're skyrocketing.
No. I'll explain later on today's video.
Okay.
I have a solution for the budget issues.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's called corruption. Now we're gonna head off to Envision and get these mounted today, but the front wheels, the rear wheels together in tandem is gonna be sick. I got another surprise on the G87. Let me pull it out. A little more downforce, baby. Look at the wing. Of course, before we get too particular, we gotta add the satin PPF to the wing, but the paint has gotta cure ever so slightly. I mean, look at this view from the front three corners. That is so sick. And once we get these new wheels mounted, this car is coming together. All the little details, like I said, not too much, but just enough. We're gonna move from the G87 for now because we have some upgrades on the T-Rex.
We do.
You wanna pull it out?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I feel like a lot of people, when they see the TRX, they're not even gonna notice a difference. But when you do notice it, it's a very nice difference. Let's just say the TRX is a different color, but the same color, but it's different. As I said, a lot of surprises in today's video. It's the same color, but it's a different color. Now the OGs will remember my Aventador Coupe and the Nissan Z were wrapped in this exact same color from KPMF. It is the Matte Ice Titanium Blue. We also added the TRX livery here to the back corner, but this blue has always been one of my favorites. And yes, the TRX is blue, and you'll see on the door jambs, it is still blue. So this is the factory paint here, and this is the vinyl, but the vinyl looks beautiful. My favorite part about the KPMF Matte Ice Blue Titanium is just the sheen, the shimmer when the sun hits it. It is just one of the most beautiful colors. The Supra is kind of sort of silly looking right now, but once the wheels show up, it'll be proper, and that FI sounds fire. Sophia's not gonna be too pleased with me pulling this car up right now, but we just gotta get a little comparison while the getting is good.
Stealing my shine.
No, I'm not stealing your shine. I realize, Sophia, this is not a fair comparison right now. Your car is half done. But if the competition ended today, I mean, come on. Once my wheels are on?
It's not ending today.
I know. The Supra is looking mighty fine. When are your wheels showing up, though?
A couple weeks.
Now, are you wrapping it or not? Okay, more to come soon. Well, we have to head off to Envision in about 45 minutes, but I just got a call from Lamborghini of Salt Lake City. My Temerario spec is due in 1 week, so we got to sort that out right now. Well, we're here on the Temerario configurator on Lamborghini.com, and trying to choose the perfect spec is next to impossible. There are so many different cool color options. Now, as soon as this video drops on my Vero, I'm gonna be posting my 3 favorite spec options, and I want you guys to go on there and I want you guys to vote. The spec, the photo that gets the most likes, the most comments for my Temerario is gonna be the spec that we are choosing. I'm dropping the 3 photos on Vero as soon as this video drops. Remember, you can download Vero for free. There's no ads, there's no algorithm, and the car community is blowing up. Give me a follow. My username is @TheStradman. Now, I post all sorts of cool exclusive content on my Vero. You can see the brand new wrap on my Ram TRX. It hit Vero before it hit any other social media platform. We've done a ton of giveaways, and like I said, Vero is 100% free to download. I truly love getting your guys' feedback on Vero. I did this recent poll, F8 Spider 720S or a Temerario. Now, the Temerario was the favorite, but I also said we might do a house modification, and the house modification was the Batcave, and this photo got so much love, the comments got so much engagement. I have officially decided we are gonna finish the Batcave. Construction starts in about 2 weeks' time, and that is because of the Vero car community. We're at over 120,000 followers. I'd love to see you guys on Vero. Check out the link in the description below and join me on Vero. The timing is a little suspicious. I'm gonna have to go up and over this curb, but this car is leaving the Lamborghini Aventador. It is not every day that you see an Aventador. That thing is sick. Yeah, we're going the wrong way. Don't worry about it. The Giallo is just beautiful. One of my favorite colors for the TRX is definitely white, but I love the color of this Audi R8. It's almost like a blue Cephas. That is beautiful. Well, I turned away for 3 seconds and check this out. We are already mounting these Michelins on these AL13s. These are gonna turn out so sick. Yeah, this is the right call. Definitely. Now, I have a fun fact for you. FSI, what does that stand for? Do you know? On the spot, in the moment. So, do you know FSI? My name is a part of it, kind of, sort of, ever so slightly. Come on. Any guesses, FSI?
You know what, we're closing this.
What? Hey.
Is this why you brought me over here?
Yes, it is.
Sophia, yeah, you tell him. I'll Google it real quick.
Fuel stratified injection. Literally, fuel stratified injection. Now, it might have a T, but we're gonna say stratified with a D. Named after me. No, it's true.
Did you get royalties from it?
Yes, I did.
Is that how you
Every month. Yes, sir. That's how I make the payments. Yep, Audi gives me royalties just for the name. What do you guys think? We're trying to decide. So obviously Envision does all sorts of Boost Logic twin turbo kits. The Serato would be sick. Now, inside sources say we can start this up, maybe?
Yeah, we can start up.
Yeah, that's a twin turbski, baby. Nate is very persuasive. The Serato could have this almost exact setup right here. Well, the boys here at Envision have offered to take me for a ride in this car. I was not expecting that today. Well, somehow it is my lucky day. Kind of. I mean, I'm riding with Nate, which is always a terrifying situation. We are on low boost right now. We're talking 6 pounds at about 800, 600, 700 wheel.
You said it better than I could.
Okay, wow, okay. Yeah, I see how you're playing Switzerland today. I can't get you to say nothing, but either or, we're in a Boost Logic twin turbo, 2nd generation Audi R8 V10 performance. Oh my gosh! And that's low boost. That is 6 pounds of boost right there.
That's low boost automatic.
What? That is actually ridiculous. Twin turbo, you know, obviously the twin turbo guy or the dream kind of sort of died a very slow death, kind of a slow death, but I don't know.
Very
Bringing it back, I think it might have to happen. The reincarnation of the twin turbo Lamborghini. You're quite the sales guy. Are you on commission? We got ourselves a deal. You did not forget to get us drinks.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did, I forgot.
No, you actually did not.
I actually did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
How?
Because there was a big line.
What are you
and I was
talking? You forgot to
stressed
give us our
out.
swig?
I did.
No,
Sorry.
you didn't. No, she's lying. You're lying. She's such a liar. Did you see how believable that was, though?
She's a lot more believable on the phone. I've been on the opposite end.
That's true. You guys might remember when Sophia called Nate acting like she had crashed his R8. You believed it. I fell for that as well.
I had your
Sophia.
Koenigsegg at the shop. I was good.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I did
Koenigsegg is
flat.
still at the shop, by the way. Different shop, though.
Different shop,
Not
yeah.
not Nate's shop. The other shop. That's my drink. That's my strawberry breeze. Not a paid product placement for Schwiggy, but goodness, we are full all in on Utah.
Oh, Utah.
Utah, baby. Yep.
I'm about to dye my hair blonde.
The center caps on these AL13 are so sick. Look at those 4 wheels together. Just because we can. 750 horsepower in A. Naturally aspirated. That thing's probably good. That is the most American thing we have heard all day. Wow. Nice.
Stinky.
Welcome to America, Sophie. They don't allow that in Canada.
No,
that
we
stuff's
don't.
illegal. God bless this free country. It's Uncle Nate. Yeah, twin turbos. Yeah, that thing's got twin turbos. Yeah, a couple snails, bud. What do you think? Well, these wheels turned out absolutely awesome. Massive shout out to the boys here at Envision, to Josh and Nate. They turned out so sick. I cannot wait to get these on the G87. This is actually crazy. What in the world? It's not Baby Mac. Now the OGs will remember Baby Mac, almost the exact same color as the TRX as well. We gotta line them up. It is actually the exact same blue. This is KPMF matte ice titanium on the 570S to match the TRX. What are the chances of that? That is so crazy. This is the same blue that Baby Mac was. Man, I think someday in the near future, we gotta add another British make to the channel. 570S. Now I'm sure the OGs are gonna wonder, is this actually Baby Mac? It's not, it's a different body kit, same color, and the Baby Mac actually got sold to Oregon. The guy unwrapped the car. I'm not really sure of the whereabouts of the car now, but man, I miss it. Brown Urus, all right. I'm gonna try to get these new AL13 wheels installed in record-breaking time. Now, most of you guys probably already know that BMWs are notorious for the worst brake dust known to man. And yes, I am putting white wheels on a BMW. What can you do? Now, we have some proper meat on these AL13s. We're talking 305s. You're probably asking yourself, what am I gonna do with the M2 OEM wheels? Don't worry, we got a plan, perfect plan. Even the inner barrel on these AL13s is wicked. We've done it, boys. It's game over. Kingdom come, Sophia. She's donezos. It looks insane. Just like that, the car has completely changed personalities. It looks so sick. And yes, I realize the front end's got to be lowered ever so slightly. Don't worry about that. That is nonsense. We will sort out on another day. From every single angle, it looks absolutely wicked. She is not going to be pleased with me whatsoever. Also, update on the 812 coming very soon. Sophie. Oh, Sophie. You're not happy. You're not happy at all.
Does it look really good?
Yes, it does. Give me your hand. We just gotta make sure you see it from the right angle. Keep your eyes closed. I'm not gonna throw you into the trailer, okay? All right, you can open them.
Oh, that looks so good.
Isn't that crazy?
That looks so
It is such a wild look. So we bumped up from 19 to 20 inch. Yep. She's speechless. She got nothing to say. Oscar, what do you think, bud? Yeah, it's Oscar White to match you, bud. I had to pull it out so you could see the rear 3/4 with the alpha and wing. What in the world? All right. I knew it was gonna turn out good, Soph, but I didn't realize. No, I feel bad. I actually feel terrible that you've been done dirty like that. I mean, this is one of the coolest builds I have done. No wide body kit, just a lot of cool accessories.
It does look good. Simple, clean.
Keep it coming, compliments.
That's all I'm giving you.
Yeah. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up, except wait. No, it does not wrap it up. I told you guys the OEM wheels for the M2 were going on another vehicle. That vehicle just so happens to be inside of that garage. Now, there's a chance it's not gonna work. The bolt pattern for the M2 is 5x112, and the car in the garage is also 5x112, so it should bolt up. The car in the garage has 22s, the OEMs are 19s, so I don't know, it's gonna look kind of sort of wonky, but wow, the G87, yes, sir. I honestly cannot get over how good that turned out. Once you see it, you just want to stare at it. You cannot take your eyes off of it. I want to stare at this car forever. AL13. Wow. So the OEM wheels, they share the same bolt pattern as the Bentley Continental. Now, will they fit? That doesn't mean they're going to fit. You obviously got to clear the caliper, the offset, etc., etc. But you don't know until you know. We could do some measurements, but it's a lot easier to just kind of test fit and see what happens. You might remember these tires are dry rotted so bad, it is basically unsafe to drive the car. I need to register it, I gotta pay sales tax, and so from a convenience standpoint, not forever, I'm hoping these BMW wheels fit on so I can at least drive it to the DMV. If you didn't see when I bought this Bentley, this car was sitting in a parking lot for like 7 years. I'm a little worried some of the lug nuts might be seized on, but so far, so good. Famous last words, come on. Come on, Bentley. Okay, we good. The moment of truth. Will the M2 wheels fit on the Bentley Continental? Honestly, that works perfect. What? That's like perfect. It pokes, no, it doesn't even poke. That's like flush as could be. It's a little bit small, 22 to 19, but I'm telling you what, for a temporary solution, there you go. We gotta see if the fronts fit as well. The rears were good, the front, I don't know. Caliper's a little bit bigger, but I think we're gonna make it. No, I don't think the fronts are gonna work. That is a shame right there. I thought we'd done it. Nope, no cigar. Well, unfortunately, it seemed to be too good to be true. This caliper is just way too big. I done got the offset on this wheel to make it fit. So unfortunately, these garbage wheels are going back on the car. Where's the rot? Where's the rot? Why is there no rot? You can see the tire rotting right there. Also, the date code on these tires, they're like 15 years old. Unfortunately, they're going back on the Bentley Continental. Well, we nearly batted 1,000 today, but unfortunately, the M2 wheels are not gonna fit on the Bentley Continental, but the AL13 wheels did fit, and they fit absolutely perfect. We got the new wing as well, PPF still to come. And of course, massive shout out to Clayton Stark, to Summit Auto Lab, and to KPMF, the Ram TRX, the new wrap, turned out absolutely incredible. Now, as far as the G87, what else should we do to this car? The budget, we're kind of sort of limited. We really don't have much money left whatsoever, but what do you guys think? I have one idea in my head, I don't want to say it quite yet, and then the Ram TRX. I think we need to do an exhaust, a pulley, maybe a tune, or maybe we go crazy, we do a Whipple, we do twin turbo, we do twin charge. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but on that bombshell, today's video is over. What are you doing, Soph? I love Swiggy.
You do love
I should do your little dance. Swiggy, 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 swiggy. You're not filming the dance. Swiggy, swiggy, swiggy. I'm editing my own videos. It's not making the video. That's why I can do whatever I want. Doesn't matter.